Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme, and we're continuing here at the old lead monastery, Franciscan monastery from the 13th century here in Cushendall. And I want to read a grave out to you here, a wee plaque. This is in memory of the late Michael Archie Macaulay, died 8th of November 1965, also his parents, brothers and sisters. So you can see that not only is there ancient graves here, but there's also modern graves as well. But I want to show you this black one here, because this is a MacArthur family. And this church was repaired for the Church of Ireland. Now, 3 generations of the MacArthur family served as curates here. And that was for 100 years, from 1696 to 1796. And they often preached actually in the Irish language. And it says, "Here lies the remains of the Reverend John MacArthur. He departed this life on the 27th day of February 1716, aged 65 years. Also Margaret, his wife, who died 16th of October 1761. Also their son, that was the Reverend Dennis MacArthur. And he departed this life 1796, I think that is, in the 82nd year of his life." And then it says the gravestone also mentions the late Colonel MacArthur. And I want to show you this one here, because this is actually Major Alexander Macaulay. Now, he was born in Dunbartonshire in Scotland, and he was a major in the Scotch army of King Charles I in Ulster. Once I seen that, I couldn't believe it. So Major Alexander married Alice Stewart of Ballintoy, and they had one son, also called Alexander, who married Mildred, daughter of the Reverend Adam Reid. Now, they also had one son, also called Alexander Macaulay. And look at this here. He was King's Counsel, and he was a member of the House of Commons. Isn't that incredible? I couldn't believe it whenever I seen that. And he married Margaret, daughter of Hugh Boyd of Ballycastle. Now, Alexander was MP for Thomastown, which is a town in County Kilkenny. And Alexander and Margaret had 3 children, one of whom was called, guess what? Alexander, who was their eldest son and went on to become the High Sheriff of County Antrim for 1766. Now, he married Julia Henrietta, daughter of Sir Archibald Aitchison Bart, afterwards known as Viscount Gosford. And he, Alexander that is, died on the 18th of June 1817, and Julia died on the 28th of May 1829, and both were in their 83rd year. So it's a fantastic place here. So this one here, this is another Macaulay slab. I'm not going to read all of this, I'll just mention some of them. Major Captain, he's 44th Regiment, Hugh Captain of an Indian Chinese ship, foundered with him at sea. Captain George, 17th Foot. Arthur John, Lieutenant, 68th Regiment, died at sea, aged 24. Reverend R.S. Dobbs and wife Harriet, buried here, and their 3 children. Alex Macaulay, born 22nd August 1849. He died 4th of December 1849, so just a child. He died of consumption, or in other words, tuberculosis, which is a wasting disease. And the Reverend Alexander Macaulay, and he died the 8th of February 1855, aged 87. So it's a great place here, no doubt about it. It's a wee hidden gem. Don't forget to check out the first video I done, where I covered Dr. James MacDonald and his association with the United Irishmen. I also took you inside that wee building there in the first video. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you outside. And there's another monument here to the MacDonalds, which I will show you. This is a great doorway, isn't it? With its wee nooks and crannies. So there's a grave on the right here, which I will show you shortly. But it's actually Captain Archibald MacDonald, son of Major General Alexander MacDonald, born 1647. And you can see it there. I'm going to zoom in, if you can see the crest there. And he died 28th of September, just to the right there of the cross. And he died 20th of September 1720. And then wife of Captain Archibald MacDonald, Anne Stewart, she was born 1646. She died 1714, aged 68. Their son, Cole, he was born 1686. He died 1737, aged 49. And his son, Alexander MacDonald, born 1734, died 1782, aged 48 years. So a lot of Alexanders in the family. And also his son, Alexander MacDonald, born 1775, and he died the 11th day of October 1791, aged 16 years, just a teenager. And then also his sister, Rachel, who died 19th of March 1805, aged 23 years. But what I want to do now is I want to take you and show you another grave, which is actually the grave of a Coast Guard. So I'm going to take you up here and show you it. Scenery here is beautiful, there's no doubt about it. So this is it here. And it says, erected to the memory of Lieutenant Robert Trafford Nichols, Royal Navy of Chelsea, Middlesex. He was late Chief Officer of Coast Guard at Cushendall, died 27th of March 1838, age 50 years of age. As you can see. So that's amazing, isn't it? Quite a lot of graves here. Quite a lot of important people here. Ancient people and modern people buried here. So I'm going to take you up here and let you have a wee view here of the monastery and the grounds, and then we'll wrap this wee video up. I don't know what this building here would have been used for. Look at that for views, and it's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.